What's up, YouTube? I'm gonna start off with a question. Are Hugh Hefner's Playboy bunnies, are they exploited? Um, I would have to say no. Why? Because they know the risks, right? They know what they're getting themselves into. They know how hard it is. They know what they're going to get if they do make it, right? And they know what's going to happen if they don't make it, right? They know that, hey, you know what I mean? Pretty much you're going to be pimped by Hugh Hefner, right? You're going to parade around town. He's going to have 4 or 5 girls on his arm. And you're going to be ogled at, and guys are going to look at you and all that stuff. And they know what's going on. But why do they do it? Because they get compensated for their work. It's not exploitation because all concerned parties are benefiting from whatever they're doing. Correct? So morally, you can get mad and say this and say that. You know what I mean? You can be a woman and part of some female activist group, you know what I mean, who wants to protect the image of white women. But at the end of the day, you need to get mad at the women who choose to do it. Because they're getting paid. They're not doing it for free. And they're not being tricked into doing what they're doing. But what kind of pisses me off about when it comes to black chicks and them wanting to pretty much be, you know, video chicks and, you know, pretty much be Melissa Ford is that when they don't make it, right, or when they have a change of heart about what they did, you want to blame the hip-hop artists, the industry, and the male-dominated industry and all that other bullshit, right? But why are you there? Why did you go to the, I don't know, the video shoot, right? You're there for the same reasons that the rappers are there, right? You want the fame, you want the the notoriety, you want the money, you want the exposure. Like, you know, you're there for the same reasons. Pure and simple. I get sick and tired of hearing black women protecting these women, talking about how they're being exploited. When you do make it, you're living a nice lifestyle, right? I remember I was driving down the street one day. I saw this bomb chick. She was black, and she was in, I think she was a 6 Series coupe BMW, right? And the first thing that came in my mind, I knew this chick was a video chick. Like, you just know. I mean, fellas, you know, like, there are pretty girls, but then there are chicks who are that on that video chick status. You know, you guys know what I'm talking about. You don't see these every day. Like, they're the type of chick that everybody's looking, not just the black dudes. Everybody's like, damn. It's because she's so pretty that she looks odd. Like, she doesn't fit in. It's not even on some, like, damn, she's hot, but it's like, damn, she's like so odd. Right? You kind of get that reaction. So I saw one of those and I'm like, wow, she's living nice. Right? Or it seems like she is. And that's the whole point. Right? They get in it to make money. You know, maybe meet somebody in the industry who's doing well. Or to be on TV and make it to Melissa Ford status. Now, is that realistic? Probably not. Being a Playboy bunny is probably more secure than trying to be a video chick, trying to be like a Melissa Ford, Buffy the Body type. Because who knows how much money they're actually getting. Just because they're on TV doesn't really mean they're getting money. But they knew what they were doing. They knew what they were doing. Lupe Fiasco has a song called The Cool. Right? One of the best songs I've ever heard. Lyrically, beat-wise, one of the best songs I've heard. And he's talking about, don't cry for us to chase, you know, the fame and the glory. Don't cry for the rappers. Don't cry for the people associated with us who are here for the same reason. We know what we're doing. Right? So don't worry about us. And that shit was deep. Really, it was. Now, if a lot of black women who want to be video chicks don't make it, hey, they don't make it, right? But don't, you know, give the bullshit that you were tricked into doing what you're doing. No one came in a van and an Escalade and, you know, shot you with a dart and threw you in the back of the car and said, dance, dance, bitch, dance. Like, no one ever said that. You got in your car, or your homegirl dropped you off. You went to the video shoot. You wore the skimpiest thing that you had, and you tried to be part of the video. End of story. End of story. I mean, me being from Southern California, I knew chicks in college. I actually had a couple of classes where one girl was one of the 50 Cent videos. And I knew some other girls who, every Saturday or whenever there was a casting call, they was out in L.A. trying to be part of what was going on. And then you have people like Corinne Steffens, aka Superhead. Now her story really pisses me off. Right? So she was forced into a lifestyle of kicking it with superstars, getting money for services, flying around in private jets, going to the exclusive clubs, right? Knowing everybody in the industry, right? She was tricked into that lifestyle. She was forced into that lifestyle, right? Right? And what makes me mad about her is she wanted a different lifestyle, right? She's made all her money doing whatever she does, so she's living comfortably. I think she has a son, right? And there's nothing wrong with that. You did what you have to do. You got what you had to get, right? But now she's trying to be moral. So what does she do? Blame the black rappers and all the people involved in hip-hop who tend to be black. Like, that's the out, right? I wasn't thinking correctly, so let me blame the misogynistic, oversexed black hip-hop artists. And I'm not trying to act like they're not that way, but all I'm trying to say is you benefit from them being that way, right? You make money off that. So the only way I can deal with myself on a moral level is to put black men down. And that's the part I don't really like. Yeah, like Melissa Ford makes it, oh, she's so smart, she's so business savvy, oh, she knows how to do this, she knows how to do that. What is she doing differently? She might show less titties and less ass than somebody else, but she's still there for the same reasons. Don't give me that bullshit how smart she is. Right? But if you take another chick who fails to make it, who doesn't become Melissa Ford, what happens? Right? She was tricked into the lifestyle. She was taken advantage of. She was led astray. And that's the bullshit. That's the bullshit. I don't know. I guess this whole conversation leads me to believe that a lot of black women feel like they're unmoral or immoral. I don't even know the right immoral. I don't even know the right word. I'm just gonna say unmoral. All right. Their unmoral behavior is based off of black men, and that's that one of those sick aspects of the black women's psychology sometimes. That when they're on the up and up in the moral, right? There's no dude around. But when they're doing bad stuff, right? Oh, it's not me. I was tricked. I was forced to do that. And it's that weird relationship. You keep coming back, right? But when something goes wrong, it's because you were tricked, or you did something that you can't look yourself in the mirror and admit you did. Now it's, let me blame, black men for my actions. But when I'm doing good and everything's on the up and up, it's because of me. Right? And that kind of behavior, like that kind of thinking, that's very destructive. Really. That can undermine a lot of stuff that, people are trying to do. That can undermine any relationship. Right? To tell somebody that you're the cause of my evils, but then you still keep coming back for more. Psychologically, I'm not, somebody out here who's a psychologist or I don't know who's studying to be one. I mean, hopefully you can help me out, but that's kind of damaging. So anyways, tell me how you feel. I don't really see white women or all these other people complain. Maybe I just don't have my ears open, complaining about, being taken advantage of if they don't make it as a Playboy bunny, if they don't make it on a video, if they don't make it as a model. Like, I don't really see them complaining about the industry because they know what the industry is and they know how hard it is, but they know what they can get from it. So, like Lupe said, shed no tears when we're not here. Listen to that song, man. Take it easy. Peace.